All right, people, welcome back. Harmless Dave here. I've got yet another special guest or two with me this time, all the way. Is it Malmo? Are you guys in Malmo, Sweden?
Helsingborg.
Yeah.
It's pretty close to Malmö, but Helsingborg is the
Okay.
closest.
All right, so pretty close, like kind of like a suburb, like outside the town.
Yeah,
Yeah.
outside of Helsingborg.
So we've got Jesper and Frederick. Is that correct?
Yep.
Yes,
All right, and you guys are in the band Allocate. How long has Allocate been around?
for a very, very long time. I think
Since the Stone Age.
Stone Age, maybe, yeah.
Stone Age, 90s,
Maybe.
right? Or 80s? Goes back to the 80s,
late 80s.
late 80s. And
Yeah,
and
yeah.
how did why did was it Jonas who was the guy who started everything, or who was it?
It was me and Jonas.
You-
We played in some different bands, but
Yeah.
in the high grades, seventh grade, we
7th grade. Wow.
seventh grade, yeah, we begin in the same class in school.
Okay.
So,
and
that's
you
the
were
beginning of the era.
you were inspired by like Deep Purple, Whitesnake, Van Halen, stuff like that.
Yeah, of course, yes.
Yeah, because you can
but,
hear it.
You can hear it in the album.
Yeah, the song Heaven Tonight. I kind of think David Coverdale is looking around going, all right, if we need songs, if we ever record another Whitesnake album, we call these guys Allocate and we say, hey, can we use these songs? We just use them. And I'm thinking they would have a big hit album because just for the audience, I know you guys, one of you guys has the t-shirt, which looks really nice. Heaven Tonight is the latest album right here. And just open the, I always do this when I talk about albums anyway. But you guys, just this is from start to finish. This is a great melodic rock up-tempo album with a few killer ballads. And things just seem to be going well for you guys. How's the feedback been on this album so far?
It's been great. All the reviews have been like, from a scale from 1 to 10, it's been like the worst one has been like 7,
Yeah.
7.5, and 9. No 10s, but that's okay.
Well, I gave you guys a 9.5 out of 10. So,
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, they don't, here in the United States, it's a lot different than, the days of, Van Halen and Whitesnake, and when just certain bands were very much on the radio. It's hard for people to even connect with this kind of music that you guys are making nowadays. So I tend to tell people where to find it, and it's up to them whether, they want to stick with their old music collection, or do they want to listen to a new band like Allocate. I remember when I heard this song from Butterfly called Let It Out. I was playing that like in a loop, guys. Like it was just, I'm like, who makes a song like this anymore? I was just blown away by that.
Thank you.
Jonas does.
Yeah,
So,
Yeah.
and you're a real band too, right? You're not like a project band. A lot of these record labels.
No.
Right. You go out and you play gigs, right?
Yeah, we
Yeah,
rehearse. We rehearse together. We drink coffee. We drink beer together.
You drink beer.
Old school.
Old school.
That's
once a week.
Once a week, really? Wow.
Yeah, pretty much.
And
because it's so fun.
Do they pay you?
No,
They don't.
some, but not for the rehearsals.
Oh, okay, the rehearsal part. I thought you said you played a gig every week. I'm sorry.
No, sorry.
But
like rehearse and drink coffee and talk music and life.
Yeah. Like what's for your influences? What I talked about, obviously there's probably other things that you listen to, or what influences what you do?
The latest big, it's like the old ones, Whitesnake, but still Europe, Van Halen, especially the Sammy Hagar era.
So
but also the David Lee Roth and
yeah.
melodic, like the same taste as our music.
So if
Pretty
Sammy Hagar said, look, you know, we're doing this Van Halen tribute tour. We need a band to open up, you know, like an opening band. Would you guys do that?
Yeah, absolutely. I've got a red drum kit, and Frederick has, Jonas
See,
has red guitar, so the Red Rocker can call anywhere.
I mean, seriously, this is how it used to be though in the old days, because you kind of had like the minor league band, and then you had the middle band, and then sometimes you had sometimes the headliner, like you had three bands on one ticket, you know. And when I was a kid, we would buy a ticket for like $15 here, and we would go see three bands, and you would learn about the new bands because they would be the ones opening up, and then eventually they'd graduate to the you know, top of the ticket. I'm thinking that's how you guys, if you came to the United States, I think you would be a big hit.
Oh, we would love to.
Yeah.
Have you ever gone? Where is the farthest? Have you gone out of Sweden to play gigs? Like, where's the furthest you've gone?
You've been, before I was in the band, you were in Finland.
Finland, yes.
And toured with Ian Gill. No, that was not with Gillan. That was a separate tour.
Yeah, you guys opened up though for, this is in your bio here. It says you opened up for Ian Gillan on his Toolbox tour in 1992. That must have been, see, and that's the kind of thing I'm talking about. I mean, Deep Purple the problem with these older bands though is you guys might do better than you might end up, the audience might go, who's that other band? Because we really like them. And that happened when I was, you know, seeing concerts back in the day, where you'd go see the main band, and the band that is opening up does a really good job. So you've always got to worry about that, you know, if you're the headlining group. So Heaven Tonight is a great song. This new album, anything that you tried to do differently on this album than what you did on Butterfly, or is this just like almost like an extension of what you guys started with that?
I think this one, Heaven Tonight album, is, I think it's a little bit more a feeling of a live album. A little bit less, instead of adding a lot of guitars, we did the opposite.
Yeah.
For example, when Jonas plays a solo, there's no rhythm guitar behind in some songs, and that makes that also we let a lot of air in songs, and we think that's
We pretty much took it more on the fly, like with confidence.
Yeah,
right.
Little bit more back to the roots, back to the. It's
but still, we are very proud of the Butterfly sound.
Yeah, of course.
So we didn't want to go to another path or anything, but still Butterfly in the core, but a little bit, as Frederick said,
instead of 4
live,
we make 1, maybe 2.
Yeah. So yeah, when you talk about air, you kind of speaking my language, because a lot of the melodic rock that comes from different places today, there's so much noise that it's compressed, and it's all kind of like a wall of sound.
To the max.
Yeah. So you guys, I mean, that's the great thing about this band. You can hear the bass line, you hear the rhythm section. Jesper, you know, I just interviewed the other day Carmine Apiece. And yeah, and drummers are some weird guys, though. I got to tell you, are you the weird guy in the band? Are you a little eccentric?
No, Frederick is the weird guy. No,
plus, and
I'm not. He's not as weird as Carmine, I guess. But
well, I don't know.
I really like Carmine.
Yeah, he was a real interesting guy to talk to. He had so many stories. It's just, it makes your head spin, because you can't. It's like 50, 60 years of information in that brain of his. So I'm just curious, because I Dean Castronovo is another guy that I'm friends with, and he's a little out there too. So I'm just checking to see if, you know, all the drummers are kind of made the same way. You have to be kind of a certain personality to sit back there and pound for like 2 or 3 hours or whatever. It's just not an easy job.
I guess I'm a little bit crazy too. So,
so are you guys out on the road now? What are you planning on doing next? I mean, this album is fantastic. We love it. We're telling people about it. Hopefully you'll get out of Sweden and go places, and maybe you'll get that phone call from Sammy or somebody. But what's next for Allocate?
our main plans now are to play at the Malmö Melodic Festival in Malmö, of course, as you can say. It's a really cool festival with Ronnie Atkins, Dare, Perfect Plan, Chess Kane, Romeo's Daughter.
Yeah.
A 3-day festival.
Very cool.
So
in July.
Yeah.
At the end of July.
You know what?
So
if I wasn't
next
if I wasn't married with kids, I would probably fly, because I mean, between Chez Kane is awesome. Kent Hilly is a friend of mine. He's just one of the great singers, and Jonas is right up there. I mean, you guys have some good talent over there. Is that just one day, or is that multiple days, or how does that? 3 days.
So it's
Wow.
a lot of more bands.
So the first day, first band, Allocate.
Yeah.
So we open the festival on the 27th July.
July. Yeah.
Yeah. So no pressure on you guys being the first
No
band.
pressure at all.
No, we're gonna
kick some ass.
You're gonna
Every
have
band
you're gonna have
great.
plenty. You're gonna have plenty of beer, right? No, I'm just kidding. So
that's the thing you not do.
it's not before, maybe after, right?
After there's a lot of beer.
Yeah,
They're
after.
just waiting for us.
So what about I know you just released an album. Are you guys always working on more material, or are you gonna take a break for a while?
A little break, but we just finished one more song for I don't know if we can say this, but we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it anyway. We are working.
Nothing is
set in stone. No, but we are working on a Japanese release.
Yes.
Oh, that's interesting. That's interesting.
Yeah.
Just recorded a bonus song for
Yeah.
that album, but yeah,
Yeah.
it's in the progress.
Yeah.
We don't know when it's gonna get out.
That's very cool. I mean, for whatever reason, over in Japan, this stuff, they just love this. And if you want, by the way, if you can't find music, what you do is you order a Japanese import. You probably get the album remastered with better liner notes and more music than the original album had on it. So they're seriously devoted, and they go back into history too, and they pull every melodic rock or West Coast AOR thing out of the woodwork. It's really cool. I'm kind of a music geek like that, so I think that's awesome. So when's the festival again?
27th of July.
Yeah.
27th of July. So
We'll need the first day, and then 28th of 29th.
Cool.
3 days.
3 days. All right. So
Saturday, Sunday, Monday.
Anybody's watching this and they can get to Malmo, they should go, because I would go. I would go. And make sure you tell them that, the Real Music Observer said hello and all that stuff to everybody. You guys are my people out there in Sweden. I tell my wife all the time. She's like, "You found another band from Sweden, didn't you?" And I say, yeah, they're all from We can't go see it though. Yeah.
Lots of good bands.
Yes.
Sweden.
Well, gentlemen, I wish you the best in 2024. And any last words, any thoughts about your album or music or anything else you'd like to say?
Don't miss the new album. That's our main. Or do you have? No.
Yeah.
No, don't miss it. because
Check it
it's a
out.
really good one.
It
If
is.
you like Butterfly, you will love this one.
You guys are on
No.
Facebook, right?
Yeah.
Facebook and Pride and Joy Music, which is doing a great job, I must say, guys. They've got
Yep.
multiple releases out right now that yours truly is very much enjoying. Not just your album, but there are several others that I've ordered and been featuring here on the show. So make sure, again, if you like Whitesnake, Deep Purple, Van Halen, a little bit of Journey. I heard some soloing in there, kind of had a little Journey flavor to it on one of the opening songs. You guys are great. Yeah. Well, thanks for being on.
And I have to say one
Oh,
more thing.
Quick. Yes.
Don't miss the video for Heaven Tonight.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
Have you
definitely.
seen it?
I have. I mean, it's good.
Yeah.
You guys
Great.
look like action heroes from the 1980s. I love it.
We are.
That's my kind of, yep, exactly. So if you haven't seen the video, it premiered back in February. I think, was that the first song you guys released?
Yep.
Yeah.
First single.
Yeah.
So we want to get that to a million views. We want that to be bigger than like Taylor Swift. Can we do that?
Yep. Yep.
So check the video and buy the record.
All right, gentlemen.
Yours forever.
Thank you so much for being on.
Thank you too.
for having us. Appreciate it.
Have a great day.